We think that these examples offer a good idea as to how to effectively use exercises. We are strong advocates in using visual props as exercises to focus members. In this segment, the leader uses styrofoam cups to work on self-esteem with middle school children.
So we've been talking about this issue about liking ourselves and having good self-esteem, and we've been talking about that in your classes too, in character ed class. But I was thinking about this exercise that might help us sort of just make this point a little more realistic. I want each of you to take a cup.
Thank you.
And do you have a pen or a pencil? Okay, go ahead and take one of those. Thanks. One for you. Oh, JP's got one. Okay. I want you to take your cup, and I want you to think about, we've all been talking about things that we don't necessarily like about ourselves or problems that we have. And if you think of this cup as your self-esteem, if we had a pitcher of water and we poured into that, what would happen with our cup?
Fill up.
Yeah, it would fill up. And when our cup is full, we feel good about ourselves. We feel pretty confident, feel like we can have a good day. But each of you have been talking about something that you don't feel good about yourself. That affects how you, function here at school and how you feel about your day and how your day then goes. I want you to take your pencil, and I just want you to punch the holes in your cup that represent those things that you don't like about yourself. Because if I poured water in this cup now, what would happen?
It's going to pour out.
Right, it's going to run out. And that, I think, is what's happening to you all, is you have holes in your cup. And so even when teachers or administration or your friends try to pour in and say, oh, Jen, you look nice today, or, JP, even when we try to be encouraging, what happens? When we pour into that, if you have holes, it just...
Water comes out.
Yeah, it just drains out. So take your pencil and think, what are the holes in my cup? What are the things that lead me to not feel good about myself? And then take your pencil and just punch those.
Do you want us to label them or anything?
That would be good. Yeah, you can label them. What are they? What are those things? I'm not smart enough. I don't dress the right way. Or, what are those things that lead you to not feel good about yourself?
Can we make them bigger like that?
Yeah, Jen's making big holes in hers. Yeah. JP's got holes in the bottom.
Make little holes too?
You can make little holes, sure. But now I want you to think, what are those holes? And we're going to talk about that. So just write a little note about what that hole is. Is it grades? Is it smart enough? Is it looks? Is it stuff that goes on at home? What is it? Okay. That was a big one, Morgan.
I was going to tear up the whole cup with that one.
Okay, so what are some of the holes in your self-worth? What are some of these things that lead you to not feel very good about yourself? Jen?
My dad.
Your dad? Stuff with dad? Okay. We're going to come back to that, okay? I want to hear from everybody, and then we'll come back to that. Okay. What's something else? JP?
Being real shy.
Being shy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And parents and grades for me.
Okay.
Well.
So you've got a hole in your cup about parents too.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Jen, you've got dad and some stuff with parents. Okay. How about others of you, Lauren?
I have this hole because I'm not liked by my classmates. I feel they don't like me and they always make fun of me for stuff.
Well, maybe we can talk about that in group too. Yeah. Eric, how about for you?
Lena not liking me.
Lena?
And I don't start on the wrestling team.
Okay. So yours is about stuff with girls, with Lena, stuff with sports.
And my mom and my stepbrother.
Okay. Well, there's the parent one again. That might be the one we end up talking about first. Okay. Morgan, how about for you?
Well, I've got my mom and sister in there, so I've got the family too, but my big hole is not making the cheerleading squad.
Oh, okay. So
Eric's got
Eric's got the thing with wrestling, and you've got the cheerleading thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Is this helpful to understand what some of these holes are? Okay. Let me tell you what the purpose of our group is from here on out, okay? Our purpose is going to be to work together to patch each of these holes. And that's what group is really about, is working together, having discussions together, supporting each other, and figuring out how in the world we patch these holes so that, look, this is really what group can be about. Right? Providing support for each other. That's what our group is really about. And so I think what we want to do is maybe, since it was a common hole for each of you, is talk about this thing with parents. I think that's maybe where we want to go first. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's important to note how the leader used the cups to get members talking about themselves and to begin to process the material that comes up as a result of the exercise.